What's going on, everybody? Solo Yacker here, and we're going to be talking about the Titusville PD body cams that still haven't been released since we're going back all the way to June. June 7th was the original day that Orlando's Voice Transparency had gone down to go fishing in Titusville. He got, I think it was like eight or nine cops. They showed up, they detained him, and then they basically trespassed him.
In accordance with sections 81008, 81009 Florida statutes, you're hereby ordered to leave the above described premises immediately. It's Parish Park 1 Amex Brewer Memorial, okay? If you remain on or return to the above described premises, you may be subject to arrest. This trespass warning remains in effect indefinitely, okay? That's forever, all right? It does not get lifted.
On June 9th, I believe it was June 9th, I made the records request for the body cams and all that. I've received the body cam, or the CAD report and the 911 call.
Titusville Police, this is Marty. Can I help you?
Yes. I just want to report an incident down at Parish boat ramp in Titusville.
Okay. At the Municipal Marina?
At the over Max Brewer Bridge.
Oh, at Parish Park? Okay.
Yes.
And what happened?
I was just driving through here, and I seen a group of people walking over by the bridge to fish or carrying fishing poles. But I noticed one of them had a firearm tucked in his waistband in his back, and he also had a long rifle strapped around his neck, and it was on his chest. I mean, he didn't look like a cop. And he had a couple guys with him and a female, and they were walking underneath the bridge, and they're all carrying a fishing pole too. I just thought it was odd.
How many people were there?
There were three walking in the group, but then it looked like I've seen another one walk over there as well. So I think there's two males and two females.
Okay.
But I do not have the body cams. So I started calling, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to put up a screenshot of all this stuff. I've been calling since, let me rephrase that. I showed up when I got the email that the records were ready. They sent me an invoice of how much it was, and I went to pick it up about 3 weeks later, and this was on July 3rd. On July 3rd, I go there, and I go to pick them up, and they say the records department's closed for the holiday weekend or whatever. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like, I just drove an hour and a half north of here to get them. Well, if I'm going to be here, I might as well make a complaint. So I made a complaint against the chief of police. And you're being on recorded. I want to know if you can trespass somebody from a public area.
Well, that's a very broad question.
Right over there, right behind you. On that fishing side, if I was fishing on that side of the bridge, can you trespass me from that side of the bridge? Yes or no?
Sir.
Yes or no?
No fish in the bag.
Do you realize...
Yes or no? Yes or no,
He's
sir? I don't
good.
care about
Okay,
your
he's
explanations. I want to know if you can trespass me from that side or right here off this pier.
Sir, I'm more concerned with you right here,
I'm not
now.
doing nothing to
Hey.
nobody. I've been out here for friggin'
Sir,
over
just
an hour.
gonna tell you, you're good on your resource inspection,
buddy.
okay?
Appreciate
your
it,
license is valid. No fish in the
Perfect.
bag. Thank you. I
Have
appreciate
a great
your time.
day.
Okay.
See you later, bud.
You take care. Appreciate it.
Yep.
So, the answer is yes. You can.
You can trespass me. Can you trespass me from right here?
Yes,
On a-
as a matter of fact.
Is that where Valor would go
It's
through?
funny you say that.
Hey, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm not reaching for a gun. I'm reaching to call my lawyer right now. I want to get my lawyer on the phone because I need legal advice because right now that's where
Mr.
we're
Taylor, are you going to leave the park?
at. I need to call my lawyer.
I'm asking you if you're going to leave the
It's-
park.
I need legal advice. I'm telling
You trespass from the park, or are you going to leave the park?
If you trespass me and you want to start writing up that, and
But do you want to know why? Sir,
yes, I do want to know why.
Because it's a county park.
It's a city, county,
there's
whatever
no
park.
firearms allowed on a county park.
Pertaining to Orlando's Voice Transparency's incident, which is under Florida law, it is a violation of 790.33 of the Florida statutes, and that's what I basically put on the police report. So that's July 3rd, July 5th, or July 6th after the weekend. I called to say I was coming up there to pick up the records and were they available because I didn't want to waste another trip. And then they told me that they had sent the information over to the state attorney. And I'm like, why? You know, and they say it's under investigation. And I'm like, what investigation? And they're like, we can't answer that. So from there, I start calling the state attorney. The state attorney says it's under investigation, and I'm like, why is it under investigation when nobody's been arrested? Blah, 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 blah. We go through the whole thing. I will have some audio stuff for you with that, but right now I'm just kind of leaving that one alone. But I've made all these calls. You'll see all the phone calls that I've made, and I keep calling just about every week since July. And they keep saying it's under investigation, it's under investigation, it's under investigation. And I'm like, what could they possibly be investigating? Well, you know, between the talks that I've had and the talks that Orlando's had, he has been told because his address was not up to date is the reason why they were holding this information, which for some reason sounds like a bunch of shenanigans. Like, you know, he's updated it, you know, so at this point the records should be released, I guess, since he's updated his records and blah 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 blah. So once again, I really don't know what they're trying to investigate. I just know that they're not releasing it. So I plan on going back there to basically get some answers, because they stopped answering phone calls. They keep giving me the ring around the rosy type of thing. So if they're not going to answer the questions, I'm going to show up and I'm going to get the questions answered by going straight to the horse's mouth. So I know a lot of you have been emailing me about this. It is coming up on Thursday. We will be going there Thursday. It will be a good time, and we will definitely try to get answers because we want these records. I don't know why they're hiding it. It just seems like they've got something to hide. They got caught with their hand in the cookie jar, and now we're trying to hold them accountable. And they don't want to be accountable, because if they wanted transparency and they wanted, if OVT had done something wrong, you think after all these phone calls they would release it saying, oh, this is where he messed up or something, but they're not. They're just holding it in hopes that we will leave them alone and blah 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 blah, but that's not going to happen. So we're going to get into some of these clips. We're going to get into all that good stuff. Enjoy the parts that I'm going to show, and I hope to see a lot of you there on Thursday. There will be a time. Make sure that you email me if you are interested in coming to Titusville. Email me at thearmedfisherman@gmail.com. Leave me your contact information. I will reach out to you, and then we were trying to set it up so that we hold them accountable. So don't forget, hit that like, share, and that subscribe button, all that good stuff. And I'm going to get out of here. Soli Eckert. Deuces.
Ski ride and barbecue for everyone.
What?
What's up, bud? Huh? My hands are up. My hands are up. Turn the phone off.
Set it on the ground.
Okay, that, you know, I'm allowed to record.
Set it on the ground while I can talk to you, okay?
All right, guys. So I'm being told by law enforcement to turn my phone off.
You understand how you can freak people out?
I understand, but if exercising my rights freaks people out, that's not really my problem.
Some people do turn that stuff on with the GPS location to get a crowd there to make it more of a problem.
Oh no, we're not looking for no problem. Just public education.
I'm not saying
Cause right now, I'm out here exercising my rights. You got guys with rifles at a slant, but still kind of aimed in my direction. You're making people think that what I'm doing is illegal and making me look like a criminal when I'm not. I think it's just a little excessive.
What's excessive is doing what you're doing.
No, but this is the rights of the people, right? You swore to protect this. First thing he said was he understands that I'm out here exercising my Second Amendment right, and he said he can appreciate that. So I guess the way that they appreciate the public exercising their rights is by showing up, kind of like a gang with violent intent. They got their guns out at the ready. Now, after seeing that I had a lawful concealed weapons license, these officers still choose to treat me like a criminal and make me keep my hands up here in an uncomfortable position. Anyone who's holding their hands up for an excessive amount of time will realize that this is a bit uncomfortable. So, for exercising your rights, you get treated like a criminal, forced to do things against your will. I understand that most people don't fish with a bulletproof vest on, but the thing is it's legal, and the only way people are gonna understand and know is by creating public awareness. But when you guys roll up, hold on, let me finish. When
people call and say there's a man out here with an AR-15 slung across his chest.
I get it, but it's not illegal. You swore to uphold the law. What your job should have been is, hey, there's a guy with an AR-15. All right, well, let me make sure he's fishing because that is legal out here in Florida. And then all you have to do is tell them, hey, look, it's legal. Now, unless I'm committing a crime, then that'd be different. Then you can be like, oh, no, you know, arrest or fucking trespass, whatever you want to do. But to tell me I can't fish in a place that's open to the public for not doing anything illegal, it's not right. Yeah, they're writing out trespass right now.
Once you trespass from their property.